Alright, this is the all-new 2026 Lumio Vision 9 QD Mini LED Google TV. So Lumio was listening. You asked for a bigger display, here it is, 65-inch. You wanted a faster refresh rate, you get it, 144Hz. You wanted better audio, okay, you get backfiring woofers. It's like an all-new beast in here. Lumio claims it's even faster, which is frankly mind-boggling as to how it's even possible considering the previous TV was way ahead of the competition. Even the TLDR app takes a huge leap here. Then of course with 144Hz on board, we had to test our PlayStation 5 gaming experience and it was beyond words. However, not everything is perfect. I've been using this TV for almost a month now. Let me share everything in detail, what's good and what I think could have been better, so you can decide if you want to buy the Lumio Vision 9 or not. Let's start with a quick unboxing. So here is the retail packaging, nothing fancy, simple brown box with Lumio branding. On the side are the manufacturing details along with the MRP. So inside the box we have the TV itself, then we have some paperwork that includes the warranty card as well as the quick start guide. Then we have the power cord. Then we have two stands and thankfully they're built of metal. The quality is just next level. Matte finish, it also has rubber at the base so it should get a good grip on the table. 4 screws to fix the stands, an AV adapter, this is for set-top boxes that lack an HDMI port, 2 AAA batteries for the remote, and finally the remote. So it's a really nice, compact, easy to use functional remote, grey color, feels really nice and premium. Right on the top is the power button, we have the mute button, we have the Google Assistant in the center, settings button, D-pad to navigate, back button, home button, we have a live TV shortcut key, volume up and down, scanning, then you have shortcut keys for Netflix, YouTube, Prime Videos, TLDR, there's more for input and there's more about info. Overall, the remote is really nice, light and easy to use. So there's no wall mount bracket included in the box, so you'll have to inform the technician to bring one with him if you plan to wall mount the TV. But remember, the installation is free, but the wall mount might be chargeable. So we have fixed the stands and table mount the TV, and the design language is very identical to its predecessor. Minimalistic and clean. The stands are finally metal, which is a rare nowadays. It's so much more stable compared to those flimsy plastic stands. Glad Lumio took that extra effort. The back is even more interesting. It's all metal unibody design, very clean and premium. Right in the center, you can spot the dual backfiring speakers, which will drastically elevate your audio experience. Wait till you hear it. Then all ports are on one side, which makes it easy to access even when the TV is wall mounted. Also, all HDMI ports are HDMI 2.1 that support bandwidth up to 45 GB per second. Wow. The HDMI 2 and 3 support 144Hz, while HDMI 1 supports 60Hz. So if you have a gaming console, go for HDMI 2 or 3. If you have a set-top box, pick HDMI 1. Let's have a quick look at the specifications. So it's powered by the MediaTek Pentonic 700 chipset, 4K QD Mini LED display with 144Hz native refresh rate, 3 GB RAM with 64 GB internal storage, 800 nits of peak brightness, Dolby Vision and HDR10 support, 50 watts sound output with Dolby Atmos support, 6 speaker setup with 2 subwoofers, and it's running the Google TV OS. Alright, let's start with the viewing experience. So the Vision 9 from 2025 was almost perfectly tuned. Actually, it still is. So how would you make it any better? Let's dive in deeper. Firstly, the 65-inch variant comes with an EVA panel, which is enhanced VA panel. It's a best of both worlds, IPS and VA, where the viewing angles aren't compromised while maintaining deep blacks. And I must say, this Lumio Vision 9 aces it. Also thanks to this mini LED panel that comes with 128 dimming zones that allows more precise control on the backlight, providing bright whites and deep blacks in the same frame. Check that out. The contrast is absolutely stellar. We ran the blooming test as well, and no light trails or bleeding issues were seen. Just beautiful. Obviously, we had to test my favorite dark movie scene from The Dark Knight, and you'll see what I mean. Deep blacks where the content is crisp and stands out. I must say, there is noticeable improvement from its predecessor. When it comes to the brightness levels, Lumio claims 800 nits of peak brightness, which provides impressive clarity and detail. Here you can see we are watching a movie in a well-lit room, and the content looks amazing. The color reproduction is tuned as per the content you watch. Like they stand out when you're watching a 4K HDR video like this, very punchy. And at the same time, when you switch to a more regular content like a movie or a TV show, it's more natural. This is actually really important. If everything is just vibrant and punchy all the time, trust me, you'll actually get a headache. If you want to take charge, you can adjust the color temperature, HDR, local dimming, and a whole bunch of other options from the picture advanced settings. Now, there are a lot of people who just watch TV using the set-top boxes. We checked out some live TV channels, and I must say, the upscaling is really impressive. Even non-HD channels are clear and crisp. You can comfortably read the scrolling text on the screen. If you're planning to watch content using a set-top box, the experience would be very satisfying. All this absolutely free. But of course, you would need an internet to access all of these. Talking about the OS and the user experience. So it's running the Google TV OS and it's extremely well optimized. For years, we all have been struggling with laggy TVs, and Lumio came and fixed the most crucial thing when it came to the experience. Apps launch almost instantly, even faster than its previous variant. It's like the app is ready to fire all the time. That extra RAM definitely comes handy. Speed is the key when you pick Lumio. I've been using this TV for almost a month and the swiftness has just been as good or even better because now it understands your pattern. Good job by Team Lumio. Now let's talk about TLDR. So it's an app where all your trending content is curated and organized. It's a paradise especially for sports enthusiasts. Click to watch your match, top 10 movies, sports tournaments. They've just taken it to the next level. Then on the top you can go to the movies tab, TV shows, sports. Here you can see the IPL match score and so much more. And finally the music tab. It's integrated with YouTube Music, latest songs, top songs. Check that out. One click and it directs it to the app and the content starts playing. So TLDR sees a major upgrade that truly adds to the experience. Also, I'd like to add, for those who already have the previous Lumio TV, you will get the new TLDR app update from the Play Store. Isn't that great? Another cool feature coming to the Lumio TV is Project Neo, AI for your TV. So now you can go to WhatsApp and say, give me some movies set in Britain from 2000s, and you'll see the results on your screen. Or movies where villains win at the end. If you're in a mood for some dark endings, there you go. Now for the fun part. Send your Instagram reels to the big screen. It's so simple and intuitive. In fact, it even recognizes the movie from the content. And of course, you can also share pictures from your phone directly on the big screen. There you go. Now we have actually experienced this in a demo and it works like magic. Now this feature will be rolled out in the coming months to all Lumio devices, including the projector. Something I'm really looking forward to. Rest, we also have the Dolby Vision support and you can find tons of Vision content on the Netflix app. Let's play it. Thanks to the bright mini LED panel, the colors and contrast levels are spot on. It's so much fun to enjoy your favorite content on a big screen. Alright, let's talk about gaming. So we have VRR and ALLM support which helps elevate the console gaming experience. But Lumio goes a step ahead and provides 144Hz native refresh rate, and what better way to test that than PlayStation 5. We played our favorite Uncharted 4 and it was so surreal. It felt like an all new game now, so much more detailed, absolutely seamless, no lag or drop frames, just flawless smooth gaming. So PS5 supports max of 120Hz, you have 144Hz on board, providing a very satisfying gaming experience. If you already have a gaming console or are considering to get one, you can definitely buy the Lumio Vision 9. Alright, let's talk about the audio. So we have 50 watt sound output with 6 drivers. Those are 2 woofers, 2 tweeters and 2 full range speakers. Let's see how it sounds.
We got a problem on the ship. Let's do it.
Oh god, that was way better than expected. Not perfect, but instantly grabs your attention. So, good things first. You get that deep bass, in fact, punchy deep bass where you can feel the kick. Trust me, you won't miss a soundbar at all. The clarity too is really good, like spatial surround, giving you that theater-like experience. However, at some frequencies, you can feel a slight distortion, especially when the audio is speaking. Now, it's not very noticeable, but it's still there. I tried adjusting it from the audio presets. It was better, but still there. And I'll still say it's not a deal breaker at all. The Lumio Vision 9 2026 ticks almost all the boxes. Well-tuned mini LED display, one of the smoothest Google TV experiences. TLDR is fun. Stellar audio and 144Hz refresh rate, making it a complete package. You can get the 65-inch Lumio Vision 9 for $72,999 on Flipkart or even Amazon. It's available on 55-inch as well. I'll share the links of both these variants in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check this one out. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.